I'm in a groove state of mind. I'm moving all the time. No excuses and no blame. I'm stepping up my game. I'm a groovester, yes I am. With groove I know I can. Read my master plan. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. Groove Nation inspires me to bust loose and break free. I'm dancing to my dreams, bursting at the seams. I'm feeling groove-alicious. Groove knows who I am. 'Cause now is my time to have a groove state of mind. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving.
What is going on? Welcome to the Groove Challenge. Yes, we are finally here. It's Groove AI Challenge. Are you ready to take your AI marketing to the next level? If you are, type in yes inside the comments. If you're joining us live, give us the hashtag live. If you're joining us on the replay, give us that hashtag replay so that we know that you are joining us right here at the Groove Challenge. So if you're not familiar with what the Groove Challenge is, perhaps you're finding us live streaming somewhere online on YouTube, on Facebook, or perhaps you may be seeing us somewhere in the reruns, in the replays, or somewhere else. I want to invite you, if you haven't already, go to groove.cm/challenge. Once again, that's groove.cm/challenge. And when you go to groove.cm/challenge, you are going to see a page that looks like this. Okay, this is the page where, if you haven't already, make sure that you register, because this is where you will be able to come to see a whole bunch of different archived content, new bonuses, replays, all the upcoming events that are coming up. So if you somehow ran across this event or this video somewhere, you're watching the replay of it, make sure you do not miss out on any future ones, because right here at groove.cm/challenge is where you're gonna get the best updates. Now, as you can see right now, we are live. Groove AI Marketing Challenge. This is where today we are going to show you how you can discover how to automate content creation with the power of AI marketing for free. How many of you are excited about this? Excited to be here, excited to learn about all of this? If you are, type in I inside of the comments, because there's going to be a lot of really important and amazing information that we're going to be showing you. Now, of course, if you're following along and you don't know where to find the links, you don't know where to find the content and all the different bonuses, when you register to secure your spots, what's going to happen is that on the next page, you will find a confirmation page. Okay. And on this page, scroll down just a little bit. You're always going to see the next or live content. Right now, as you can see, for example, if you click right over here, you're going to see that we are live on YouTube as well as on Facebook. And so with that, what that's going to allow you to do is to actually join us in real time. Okay, so that's where you're going to find the latest link as well. If you want some additional coaching, you can see that there's a link over here. And you can also see that we have replays that are available from the past several different live shows on the Groove Challenge that we've recently done. So with that, hopefully everything that you're interested in, right, you are right here with all the resources at the palm of your hands. So once again, make sure you go to groove.cm/challenge to make sure that you take advantage of all of that. Now, here today, just so that you know, this is not any normal Groove Challenge. No, no, no. This is actually a continuation of 4 days of preparation. Some people may even consider this to be a 5-day challenge because the last 4 days, today's the 5th day, we've been doing 5 days of consecutive content. For those of you who have been around, especially during this time frame, this time hour, we've been doing Groove at night. And to a certain extent, this is also Groove at night because it's starting on at night in EST time. But at the same time, it's also something that is an extension part of the Groovathon. Okay, so with all of that, we've been doing this entire week. A lot of information as part of what we're calling AI Week. Have you been joining us, by the way, for the Groove AI Week, for the Groovathons, for the Groove at Night? If you have, type in Groove AI inside of the comments, because as part of this AI Week, right here, we've been talking about everything AI related. We've been talking about the launch of Groove AI. We've been talking about avatars. We've been talking about replacing your face in videos, your voice, images, talking photos. So of course, this means that anyone crazy and dangerous in this world of AI marketing, right? Anyone can be replaced and you can start seeing videos of yourself, even though you never really recorded them, never said the words that were taken out of your mouth. But of course, with that, we take everything in stride, and hopefully you have the best intention. If you don't, by the way, you want to do other things, right? You want to do malicious things. And believe you me when I tell you, those kind of things have been done for me and at me, to me as well before. So it's not anything fun. It's definitely not ethical. It's not moral. It's not nice. It's not good. This is something that we must tread very, very carefully. Okay, so with that, hopefully you do have the best intentions in mind to, as we say in our Groove expansion projects, our mission is to achieve freedom by changing lives around the world together. And if you have the best intentions in mind, everything that we're sharing with you this week and today and even beyond that is all geared towards improving all these experiences as well. So hopefully you are here with the right place and the right mindset in mind as well. Groove at Night, of course, is a version of GAT, which is Groovathon. And so today, what we're going to be sharing with you is more information about how you can automate your business with, let's say, auto-generated text, auto-generated content, and even using AI to launch a business, the traditional launch way. Okay, the launching, not just, hey, we're gonna get started, but the product launch strategies, the methods that millionaire internet marketers use to generate 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures within a certain launch period. In fact, right here at Groove, we've done not one, but multiple what we call $1 million launches, and we generate that within a single day, okay? A single 24-hour period. Is that amazing to you? Do you also want to generate millions in a 24-hour period? If you do, type in 24 inside of the comments, because with the strategies that we're gonna be sharing with you, there's actually gonna be a very, very important message of taking action and implementing and executing. That's how you will get your results, okay? That's how you get your, that's why we're calling this the Groove Challenge, because we challenge you to actually taking action. Did you know that people are writing copy, websites, blogs, social media posts, video scripts, even all these different videos that you've seen where people are talking, even books. I'm talking about novels, textbooks, you name it. Everything now these days can be done on autopilot with AI without you having to write a single word. Previously, we would say, oh yeah, you can do this without having to write a single word, without having to do a single thing. The secret to that, of course, is just outsourcing it, right? And to get other people to do it, other people to write it, other people that you hire to get the job done. Now, almost everything can be automated with the power of technology. Is that incredible? If you think that's incredible, type in incredible inside of the comments. Let me know if that gives you ideas on what you can do. Because with Groove and everything that we have to offer, there's just so much content in case you missed it, in case you want to watch the replay, in case you want to watch it again, right? Or maybe even check out some of the different resources that are available. If you want to catch any of those replays, type in replay inside the comments so that we know that you find value in the content and you want to see more of it and you want to see more of it again. Because the good news is that if you do want to watch the replay as well as some additional special things that we want to share with you, is it okay if we give you a bonus? If you're okay with bonuses, you want bonuses, you like bonuses, type in bonuses inside of the comments, because I want to share with you this very special bonuses page that is only available at the Groove challenges, okay? Not the Groove coaching one, not the Groove at night one, not the Groovathon one. If you go to groove.cm/bonuses, once again, that's groove.cm/bonuses, you are going to see this page, okay? As you can see, this is the official Groove Challenge bonuses page. All your Groove Challenge bonuses and resources in one place. This does change from time to time because different bonuses come up, different bonuses expire, and obviously for very obvious reasons, as you can see over here, we also have the replay of AI Week, and we're not going to put up this resource forever, right? So with that, come over here to groove.cm/bonuses. You will see replays from the 5 days of the Groovathon with Michael saying, followed by Groove at Night featuring your favorite international Groove team in Asia. That is us. Okay, that is me, and that is our team, whom you will be meeting some of them in just a short while. But if you want to check out everything that's been going on Groove AI Week, once you click here, it will actually take you directly, not just to our YouTube channel, in fact, it will take you to the playlist tab, the section there, where when you scroll down just a little bit, you will see that we have the Groove AI Week Groovathon playlist right over here. You're also going to see our Groove challenges. So if you actually want to see our previous Groove challenges, clicking on the view full playlist, you'll be able to see all of them right over here. And of course, as time goes on, we'll continue to add more. And because we mentioned, hey, the Groove at Night for the past few days, they're pretty much like a 5-day challenge, right? It all consecutively goes into what we're talking about here today. And so with that, we've included this into the playlist. But if you do want to check out everything, including with Mike, including with Donna, including with all his amazing special guests from the last 5 days of Groovathon, you can see that the Groove AI Week Groovathon is already here. All 5 days, as you can see, they go on pretty long. Last night's or this morning, depending on where you are, or earlier today, it actually was over 6 hours. So with ours, we try to keep them to about an hour. We over-delivered just a little bit yesterday to close to an hour and a half of speed. Today, the Groove Challenge and the last event, the last live event that we have for you right here, right now, we're going to plan to over deliver a little bit more. Are you okay with that? Is it okay if we over deliver just a little bit more today to make sure that you take action, that you take on that challenge? If you're okay with that, you're okay with over delivery, type in over deliver inside the comments. And once again, you can find all of those bonuses at groove.cm/bonuses. Now, the thing is, you will be able to do so much more with Groove, and that is why this is your opportunity, in fact, to become a backer. If you haven't already, let me know inside of the comments, how many of you are already Groove.cm backers? If you are, type in backer inside of the comments. Type in backer inside of the comments. Imagine, if you will, the opportunity to not just become a backer, but imagine if you're able to turn the clock back. Let's say 3 years. Let's say 4 years, to when Groove was just starting out, to when Groove was just beginning to take on its form, and many people had the opportunity to join in, right? They had the opportunity to join us. Not everybody took on that opportunity because they didn't know what the future is going to hold for Groove. They don't know whether or not it's going to be a big thing, and then something happens, right? Groove becomes a $1 million company overnight, multi-million dollars. In fact, they started generating 1,000 a day, 5,000, 10,000, and before you know it, many people wanted in. they want in to what they call the Groove CM revolution, right? And so with that, a lot of people took advantage of it. They were a part of the launches. They became a backer. They became affiliates. They started launching their own pages and sites to promote it. And then those who kind of missed the boat, right? They didn't take action initially. Well, the price went up from 497 up to 997, and then 1397 to 1497, 1997, and then 2497 to 997. And now, if you take the 4 payment plan, it goes up to 3988, close to $4,000. So over a 10%, right? Imagine if you're able to get that for about 10% of what it was initially at 497, how much would you have saved being at the right place at the right time with all the different opportunities? The amazing thing is that with Groove AI right now, that is where we're at. That is at the forefront of what we are doing. And so imagine if you have the opportunity to actually join us right now, you can at what we're calling the Groove.ai backer program. So if you haven't already, I want to invite you to go to groove.ai. Once again, that's groove.ai. If you haven't been there, okay, this is how it looks like, groove.ai. You have the opportunity to get the lifetime access when you come over here, right? Once you click on that, you'll see right down here at 897 or 497. But I'm interested to know, because for the last few days, we've turned on something called a happy hour. Happy hour means that for that 1 hour only, or for that one actual session only, you actually have the advantage to join us at as low as 250 USD times 4 installments. Now, if you want this, if you feel like you're benefiting from this, if you want the happy hour, let us know inside of the comments so that we can actually turn that on for you right here, right now. Because for yesterday, we saw a lot of people already signed up. They already took advantage of happy hour, right? But again, it's all about taking action. It's all about you letting us know that this is what you want. If you want us to turn this on, we will turn this on for you. But it is very, very dependent on whether or not you want it. So if you want it, type in "I want" inside of the comments. We've been doing happy hour all week. I'll even show you behind the scenes on how we turn it off, We had some devil's advocates, in fact, over the last few days saying, oh yeah, it's just a marketing tactic. People won't take advantage of that deal. It's just a marketing ploy. And guess what? They missed out. So if you're here because you are a believer, you want to take advantage of it, let us know inside of the comments. Now, this is also what we're going to do, okay? Because Groove is about taking action. Groove Challenge is all about taking massive, immediate action. So taking the challenge to actually do something is what we're going to be doing right now. Curious to know, how many of you are up for the challenge? If you are, type in "challenge" inside of the comments. Because it's not just about hearing how Groove was able to become a super successful company all those years ago. It's about you being at the forefront of this opportunity, not just as a backer, but in just a few weeks' time. Groove.ai is going to have an official launch. And yes, it's going to happen all over again with the exact same formula that has been created, that has worked for the better part of the past 2 decades. Something that's created millionaires overnight. Something that's allowed Groove to be able to generate $50,000, $100,000 USD a day consecutively, like clockwork. It's all because of all these different product launches and the marketing strategies behind them. I'm curious to know, now that you are here with us, are you going to take advantage of being at the right place and at the right time? And especially if you are joining us live, want to take part of this entire launch process so that when Groove.ai is ready to go to the market, you are at the forefront of it. You can be just like all those affiliates and JV partners from Groove.cm a few years ago who generated thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, even millions in dollars in sales, in commissions. Do you want to be next? If you want to be next, type in "next" inside of the comments. Type in "next" inside of the comments because this is your opportunity to be next. This is your opportunity to be able to join us because Groove.ai is going to be officially launching. And today, we're going to be showing what you can do to prepare yourself for that particular launch. And there is no one better, by the way, for us to be sharing that with you. The strategy, how to automate using even ChatGPT to create as much as you can automatically on autopilot for you to take that action. Are you ready to learn those next steps? If you are and you're ready to be next, once again, type in next inside of the comments. And I want to introduce you to the CMO of our Groove expansion projects. Okay, Groove expansion projects over on the Asia side. You're gonna hear from people who are also in Australia, in New Zealand. So it's not just Asia; it's basically the Asia Pacific time zone, and even beyond that, we actually have a lot of team members over in the US and the UK as well. So with all of that, I don't want you to confuse the name of the Asia Pacific. We want to introduce you to the CMO of somebody who actually tackles all of our marketing worldwide. Okay, he is the man. He's going to be sharing with you a lot of great things about ChatGPT, about automation, about launches. You've heard from him over the past few days. And in fact, in just a short while, he's also going to be sharing with you how you can learn more from him in the upcoming days for your next steps after today's session. So are you ready to learn from our CMO? As always, give us that CMO chant inside of the comments. If you already CMO, 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 let's give a huge round of applause. They're all getting hyped up in the back. Let's welcome back to the Groove Challenge, Mr. Ching Yu Tan. What up, Ching Yu? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us once again.
What up, Simon? And it's great to see the Groove.cm community. So exciting seeing all of you engaged. I can see that for the past week, I'm sure you all have been getting massive amounts of value. If you've been joining in the Groovathon, if you've been joining us at the Groove at Night, it's so amazing. The energy, the excitement that we are getting from this beautiful community that we have. Keep up this momentum throughout 2023. Take action, and I promise you, you will break through your goals and your dreams this year. Okay, make 2023 your year together with Groove.cm and of course Groove.ai. So thank you very much for all the chance, and thank you, Simon, as usual, for the exciting welcome.
All right, Mr. Chin, you're very excited to see what you have to share. So take it away.
Okay, so on here we go. As a CMO, as a Chief Marketing Officer, in the Groove expansion project, I like to say that whenever we are planning out our campaigns, right, one of the biggest challenges that we have is just getting all of the structure, not only the structure and strategy together, but it's also in terms of how do you get all of that content in a timely manner. When we are in the seminar and events industry, things change at a very rapid pace. You see new opportunities. For example, we see with Groove AI launching the new wave of AI. We need to start pivoting, right? How do we start creating campaigns and to be able to launch it as fast as possible, right? So the beauty of the technology that we have today with Groove.ai, right? What we envision with Groove.ai, and then with ChatGPT, with Lexica, as I've shared, and many more platforms, is that as an entrepreneur, as a marketer, we have that agility to adapt to the market changes, right? So what I want to share with you today in this particular challenge is to see how you can create a launch campaign, right? And then by the end of it, we have one specific action that you will need to take for this challenge, okay? And this will help you potentially generate income when Groove.ai is launched, okay? If you would like to take up the challenge, say, I'm up for the challenge. Okay, type it out, I'm up for the challenge, okay? So what I want you to do right now is to prepare yourself with the tools. Okay, make sure, as usual, have your Google Docs open, or whatever your document word processor is, right? Just have it open, okay, and then just name it Groove AI challenge. Okay, have this blank sheet ready. As a marketer, your Google Docs is one of your best tools, right? Okay, then make sure you have ChatGPT open. Okay, the site is chat.openai.com/chat. Okay, and then later on you can have lexica.art open as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is also we are going to leverage off the affiliate marketing plan that will be coming probably in April or so, right? If you're excited about Groove.ai, then you should be excited for the potential to be able to promote it as an affiliate before for its launch, right? To be able to get more backers in at this early times, to be pioneers when it comes to the Groove.ai platform. Okay, so what I want you to do also is go to Groove.ai/replay. So by now you should have 4 tabs open. Okay, again, it is your Google Docs, your Chat GPT, your lexica.art, and your Groove.ai/replay page. Okay, the reason why we have this Groove.ai/replay page is because if we scroll down at the page, we will see a summary of what is being offered or is being planned for the Groove.ai platform. We will be using this information to train up our AI, to train up ChatGPT to create quality content for us. If you love quality, type in quality in the chat, right? So this step right here will set you apart from the amateurs, right? The newbies, the wannabes. Okay? They see the new marketers, copywriters who see Chat GPT, they may just say, hey, create a social media post about a SaaS platform offering AI services, right? And then you get subpar content from that. So this will help set you apart as a professional marketer to be able to leverage off AI. Okay, so what we do right now is we go into Chat GPT. Okay, in Chat GPT, if you want more information in terms of working on the tonality, in terms of going into more detail in the styles and all of that, go to the groove.cm/resources page, and then just scroll down to this free live mini course, right? You will see that I'll be covering AI marketing, and then in terms of creatives and all of that. But even more importantly, it will direct you to a replay of a previous mini course that I ran that shares even more detail how is it that you can work on the tone, the style, the structure, and even copywriters that you love, right? Like previously we in that session we had someone mention Frank Kern, right? Oh, I love his writing style. Imagine if you could just create content in that similar tone and style. How amazing would that be? You don't need all of those decades of experience, right, to be able to do so, right? Right. So for those of you who are struggling to get Chat GPT, not to worry. There is a replay for this. It'll be on the YouTube channel. Just come back, and then for now, just listen along, take down notes. All right. But for those of you who are able to access it, do it along with me. Okay. So so how we start off is we want to train Chat GPT to say, okay, hey, you are super marketing. I love to give them a name, right? You are super marketing bot. You are a professional copywriter and marketer that writes compelling, attention grabbing, and persuasive copy for SaaS software. Do you understand? Okay, so once you set its tone, right? Even though it may voice some doubt and all that, it's sharing a disclaimer. Hey, I'm just a language model, right? But don't worry, okay? As long as it understands, it frames it in the right mindset. Okay, so you tell it, I'll be promoting software called Groove.ai. And then you explain the software to it, right? You want to feed it as much information as you can to be able to generate the quality content that you want. I'll be promoting a software called Groove.ai that targets entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, and professional digital marketers. Okay, so it will already start sharing its ideas with you, and then you can always refer to it on the things that you can highlight or share when you're talking to people, when you're sharing with people. Okay, and then what you want to do is you also want to start learning how to reinforce chat GPT. If you see things that if you see information that chat GPT is giving you that you love, just give it a pat in the back and say, hey, great sharing, thank you, right? Then it will know that it's on the right track. Okay, so here's more information about Groove.ai. Okay, semicolon. And I'm going to press, I did Shift Enter for a new line. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to groove.ai/replay, right? Yeah. And then I'll see, here's more information about groove.ai and what it will be used for. So I'm just going to copy and paste around 3 to 4 paragraphs at a time, because there is a limit for this for ChatGPT in terms of the amount of text that it's able to process, right? So over here is already starting to give you information, just let it do its thing, right? Then next thing, okay, I'm going to go to landing page, Funnel Builder 1, 2, 3, 4, preset prompt engineering. All right, I'm going to copy this. Okay, here's more information. There we go. Doing its thing as usual. Okay, and then I'm going to copy the next all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Copy more info. Okay. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, image and art. So make sure you're following along. It's just copying and pasting, right? Easy. Okay. Here's more info. Share it, image and art. Okay. And if you find this boring or tedious, my goodness. Okay, my goodness. In the world that we live in today, we are so spoiled, right? Okay, so this should be the last for, right? So I don't want to be including our price savings and all of that because at least at this stage, this information is not necessary, right? Here's more info. Okay, so with this, with just this simple exercise alone, right? I want to ingrain in you the habit of being able to train your chatbot, Chat GPT, to be able to be as smart as possible, to be able to provide you as much quality content as possible, right? As the saying goes, right? Junk in, junk out. Quality in, quality out. Okay. So ChatGPT can only be as good as the information that you feed it and how you direct it. Okay. Always remember that. And always keep in mind, okay, ChatGPT is a language model. It is not a factual model. It just takes information and data, right? Recognizes patterns in languaging, and then it strings sentences together. It is your duty to make sure that it is producing accurate information, okay, and written in the style that you want. Okay, so always check that it's facts, and then don't shut off your brain and just copy and paste everything that it produces. All right, okay. So now that it's ready and fed with all of this information, okay, as I've shared in our previous sessions, okay, one of the reasons why Groove.cm is so successful, especially when its initial launch, what Simon mentioned, hey, Groove.cm has done $1 million launches as well, right? If you would love to learn $1 million launches, right, type in $1 million launch into the chat. Okay, type in $1 million launch into the chat. Okay, so there's a very simple way which you can do it with ChatGPT by leveraging off a framework created by Jeff Walker. All right, his framework is called Product Launch Formula. Mike feel same, gives credit to him for the successful launch of Groove, and as you can see, unfolding for Groove.ai as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to instruct ChatGPT, hey, create a complete email marketing sequence for Groove.ai based on Jeff Walker's product launch formula. Okay, so for those of you unfamiliar, here we go. Okay, we've got email 1 where it is teasing, right? It's a teaser, just like how the film industry does it. You've got a trailer, you're teasing your audience. Okay, you're teasing your audience on what's to come, make them excited. Okay, and then the problem, you go into the problem, what people are facing. Okay, over here is highlighting about the productivity problem we are all facing. Okay, and then we've got the solution, introducing Groove.ai, the ultimate productivity tool, right? So as a marketer, blogger, entrepreneur, so on and so forth. Okay, then we've got the announcements, the actual launch itself. Okay, Groove.ai is here. And then the benefits of what you get from Groove.ai, testimonials, and then you see that it pauses right here, or rather it stops right here because there's a limit on what it can produce, right, or share with you. So you just simply type in continue, and then it will continue from where it last set off, right? Then over here, email 5, last chance to get Groove.ai at the discounted price. Last chance reminder. If that is indeed the plan for Groove.ai, there's usually a countdown timer on when the offer will last, and then when it will end, right? So just this is all of the content that is produced, for you to be able to insert your very own your very own affiliate links when it is made available, okay, for the Groove.ai platform. So you've got so this you can use for your email list, and not to worry if you do not have an email list. I'm going to share with you how is it that you can use it, leverage off of this to share on your social media platforms. Okay, so this is part of the exercise that we are going to do. Okay, but right now, okay, as a marketer, right, all we need to do is to select all of this. Okay, I like to just go select that, copy, and then to just I want to put in launch email marketing campaign. Right? Just put a headline over there, and then I just Control Shift V, paste all the information right here. Right. So you have a copy of all of the emails that you can use to share with your audience, and of course improve upon it, right? So when it comes to improving it, you can use ChatGPT, but for the purpose of this session, we will not be going into that, right? So, for now, what you can do is you can just look through at the different emails that it has produced, and then, just amend it accordingly for accuracy, okay? For accuracy, and make sure that everything is right, okay? So for today, one of the challenges that we'll be asking you to do, okay, the key challenge we'll be asking you to do is that if you want to ride this wave of AI and to ride the wave of Groove.ai's launch, okay, you want to get your network, your community excited, okay? And because the affiliate link is not ready yet, okay, Groove.ai has not officially launched the affiliate program for this, okay? We will be focusing on the pre-launch side of things, right? And specifically this email one, the teaser, okay? So for those of you, especially for those of you who do not have an email list of people, customers, prospects who know you, right? We all have social media, right? We all have Facebook, correct? So what we want to do is to create a Facebook social media post that will use this teaser for this particular challenge to get your network, get your connections excited. So by the time the Groove.ai affiliate program is ready, you can drive them to your affiliate links and to make a lot of money from it, right? Potentially. Okay, so thank you very much, Rosalina, for your kind words. Right, so we will train well together. Okay, so here's the prompt. Okay, create a Facebook social media post based on email 1 of the pre-launch sequence, utilizing the hashtag Groove AI Revolution. Or rather, instead of utilizing, let's say, include the hashtag Groove AI Revolution. Okay. So I want everybody to do this with us, so that when we have that hashtag up, okay, see Groove hashtag Groove AI Revolution, we can actually click into it, and then we can see who's generating what in our community, right? Okay. As you can see, hey, are you tired of spending countless hours writing emails, creating images, and generating content? We hear you. That's why we're excited to announce Groove.ai, the revolutionary new platform that leverages off the latest in AI technology to automate your content creation process. Join the hashtag Groove AI revolution and never struggle with content creation again, right? So as you can see, you know, it's still quite direct, right? It's telling people, hey, you know, go sign up for it now. So remember, with ChatGPT, they do have like a 2,000 word memory. So this is an indication to me that, hey, you know, ChatGPT is not quite remembering the teaser part of it, right? So what I do in this case would be, okay, rewrite it where it is teasing the future launch. Yep. So short, sweet, and simple, right? Get ready for revolution in the world of AI. Something big is coming and you won't want to miss it. Stay tuned for the upcoming launch of Groove.ai, the ultimate platform for all your AI needs, right? Let's just start with something short, sweet, and simple, okay? So I'll just copy this. And then I'll just have a headline to say, hey, Facebook post. I'm just going to paste this right here. Okay. So the next step, well, as we like to say, when it comes to marketing, we are all visual creatures, right? We want to create beautiful images that grabs people's attention, right? But before we get into that, I'll just bring up our CTO, our Chief Technology Officer of our Groove expansion project, to share with us a little bit more of his personal insights when it comes to ChatGPT and how you can leverage off ChatGPT for your marketing. Okay, if you're excited to see our CTO once again, Nicholas McIntosh, you know, type in CTO right now. Okay, so without further ado, let's bring up Nicholas McIntosh.
Hey, Ching Yu, thank you. Hello, everybody. Good morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you are in the world. Hopefully, you can all hear me well. Now, Ching Yu, as always, delivers some great content, right? I hope you took lots of notes. If you haven't, well, then I don't know what you're doing. You'll have to watch the replay. But the best thing about ChatGPT too is that if you've been following along, you'll notice in the left-hand column that everything that you put into ChatGPT, it actually stores it for you. So you can go back and find it again, right? Ching Yu will be pointing that out on the screen there. There you go. You can see it, right? So this is one of the reasons that using prompts is very important, because as Ching Yu said, it has a memory limit, right? But you also want to make sure that you sort of clear its memory, just in case for some reason it has what we call an artifact held over from the previous conversation, right? So you sort of tell it, look, forget everything I told you before and start with this, right? I want you to be a marketing professional, or I want you to talk about X or Y. The thing about ChatGPT that's really interesting, though, is that the content that can be generated, as we said, when you first open it up, and Ching Yu will tell you this, right? Go back and watch our previous one, because there's a lot of intricacies about how you create a prompt and how you generate a prompt. So one of the things I want to do today too, if that's all right with you, Mr. Ching Yu, is we'll go on and we'll show you some other things you can do with the content, right? Because it's not only about creating emails and social media campaigns and great images, right? Which is fantastic. All that stuff is great. But just put in the chat and let me know which one of these two grabs more attention for you on social media. A great image with text underneath it, or a video. So image, text, or video. Which one of those? So image and text is one, or video is the other. Let me know in the chat which one you think grabs more attention. Is it image and text or video? Right, we got a few coming through. Video, right? Video, right? We know it's video. Video just grabs a lot of attention. But here's the thing about videos. They take a bit of time to make, don't they? And then you've got to edit them and you've got to use your own voice and you do the ums and the ahs. And if you're like me, I've been watching the replays lately. I say the same, right. I seem to say it so often, right. So I'm going to show you a way today that you can edit some of the content that you create so that you don't have those problems. Now, this is not really a secret because we talk about this all the time. And in fact, over the last couple of days, we've mentioned this quite often, but it's a tool that we use to help create video. And it's really, really simple to use, right? And the best thing about this is it's in the cloud. In other words, there's really nothing for you to have to download. Although I shouldn't say that because they do sort of download some things on your computer so you can access it easier. But I want to show you a little program here. Let me just bring this up. Now, this is it's not an insider secret, but it's a secret. If you don't know how to use it, it seems like a secret, right? We have this little program here, and I'll bring this up, called Descript, right? Now, I'm going to show you very quickly today how you can create content using Descript, and you do not have to use your own voice. You do not have to use your own image if you don't want to. And it's really, really easy to use once you get a grip on how this works. So for a start, it's a free download, right? And if you like free, then type free in the chat, right? It'll give you, the free version will give you like an hour worth of content that you can create. 1 hour, right? Now that's enough to create a really good series of short, sweet, to the point videos that you can use on social media. And if you remember from yesterday, Simon was talking about these short videos, right? Where they come up with this nice little bit of moving stuff across the bottom. Of course, Simon said it's not his voice, and it's not, because you can actually train Descript to do a couple of things. You can train it to use your voice and emulate your voice, or you can use some of the voices that are already in the platform for free. So let me show you how this works. Once you've got Descript and you've downloaded it and you've gone through the process of installing the application on your desktop so you can get to it, what happens is this. You end up with a program that looks like this. And you'll see when you first come into it, excuse me, there's a couple of things you can do. The first thing you can do is train it to understand your voice. Now, the good thing about this is that if you've ever done any videos in the past at all, you can actually just use one of those videos with your voice on it already to train it. So you don't have to spend 10 minutes talking to it to train it, right? You can use a previous video. That's the first thing. You can also, even with a free account, add up to 2 or 3 other people that you can work with. So you can work in small teams and come up with ideas and process stuff together, right? So you can work with each other on how this thing's going to work. There's also a learning and help center right here over on the far right. Now, I would recommend that you do this. Now, when you first get into Descript, there's a demo project that will walk you through the very basics of how to create video with this platform. But here's the great thing about this. This thing is awesome in the way it creates content. Because if you've ever worked with video before, one of the things you'll notice is that you may have finished a video and then go, oh, bugger, I forgot to mention X. Well, with Descript, it literally allows you to go into the video, type in the text that you forgot, and it will add that into the video in the voice you've chosen and make it seamless so you don't even know when you produce the video that it wasn't there in the first place. So let me show you how you can create some of these style videos that we just showed you from Simon's post. Right now, first of all, you need to use ChatGPT to create what you want the video to say. And as Ching Yu has just mentioned, you can go and grab all of the content from the Groove.ai page and then say to it, I want you to create me a video script based on that content rather than an email series or something else. So you get a video script. Then what you want to do is you come over to New Project on the far right, click on New Project, wait for it to load, and then you can entitle the product, right? Give it a name up here. So put a name up here, right? Oh, the spelling's atrocious this morning. There we go. Now, you've got all these options here to start recording. I'm not going to go into start recording screens and start writing and how you can start from a template, because these are based on your ability to create content previously that's stored in the system. But what I am going to do is I'm going to come up here. Is it here? Let me remember where it is. No. Oh, yes, that's it. I do. Click start from a template. Duh. Right? Not my templates, but templates that are in the system. So once you've done this, you'll notice here that there's a bunch of options to create what we call titles for your videos, captions for your videos, to create intros, to make slides. Everything's already here, right? You don't need to go and use Camtasia and create stuff in PowerPoint and create stuff in something else, somewhere else where you're going to make images and then try and pull it all together. Everything is here for you in Descript. It's already here. So what we want to have a look at is what Simon was doing, which are these little audiograms. So if you like the idea of creating some of these little videos like Simon did to promote Groove AI, just type Groove AI in the chat so we know you're following along. So what you do here is you'll find that there are different options, right? And they're laid out in certain ways. So you've got vertical ones that are really great for the first one. Vertical one is really great for social media posts. So like Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, those sort of things. If you just want them on general social media, you could use square ones because they will show up really well on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and places like that, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select one of these and it will apply the template and load it up. Very, very simple. Now, all you would need to do from this point is literally take the copy given to you from from ChatGPT about Groove AI and put it in here, right? You just put it in here. So you would just copy it and paste your text in. So I'm just going to duplicate the text that's here. And what you'll notice is they have these little slashes. I'm not going to go into great detail because the intro video on Descript will explain this in great detail, and it's quite simple, right? Now, once you've got this, what you'll notice is if I click play, it will start reading through it. Now, this grabs attention, right? This is the stuff that you're all looking for. How do they make these crazy looking videos? This is how we do it. It's a really simple way to create fantastic, quick content for social media and grab people's attention because it's a video. Now, you want to put a speaker in here, and then when you click on the word speaker, you can type a name in and you can use your own voice if you went through the voice training, or you could use stock voices. So there's some stock voices in here where you can just select it, and it will add that name in. And then the next time you play it back, it will actually play with the voice over the text that's on the screen. Now, I don't know if this is going to come through because I don't know if I turned voice sharing on a minute ago. Let me turn it up a bit. Let's see if we can hear this. Nope, you probably can't hear it. I can't hear it. Right, there you go. Anyway, it works, right? Once you add in the video and the audio and you choose the voice. The other thing you can do here now is you can also come up to the very top, go to media, right? And you can add in images, right? So you can choose from stock images that are already in here. You can look through the illustrations like Upsplash, Or if you've already added your own images into your library, you'll be able to add your images in. So if I just put in, let me see, if I put in chatbot and see if something comes up, probably not, because I can't spell it today. There we go. But no, let's go to Upsplash, see if there's anything in Upsplash. Nope, not particularly on chatbots. All right, doesn't matter. We can upload our own. All right, but let's have a look for something. It's as simple as grabbing an image and dragging it and dropping it onto the canvas, right? And it will add it in for you. And then you get to play around with where you want to position it so that you can end up like those videos that Simon had earlier. So it's a really quick and easy way to make content for social media. And as I said, this will give you, to begin with, 1 hour free. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, this is an awesome tool. What does it cost if I want to keep it? Well, it can be as low as about, I don't know, $8 a month, right? It's pretty cheap. And the thing you can do with it is absolutely amazing. So again, you can imagine what this would look like on social media as a video with your image on it and everything else underneath it. It will just stand out in social media for sure. So remember, use the content that has been created by ChatGPT. Follow through with what Ching Yu said. Now, I'm sure he's going to show you how to make some images in a minute. So if Descript doesn't have an image of a chatbot, right, maybe you could use some of the tools Ching Yu's about to show you on how to make one, so you have a unique little icon that you can use not only to promote Groove AI, but maybe you could use it to create a Facebook group around it, right? And you have an image already. Just saying. All right, Ching Yu, hopefully that was helpful. Back to you.
Yep. Thank you very much, Nicholas. If you've gotten massive value from just that brief sharing from our CTO, type in massive value into the chat, right? So that we know, whether to bring him back on again or not, right? Okay. So thank you very much, Nicholas. And then, of course, we do also have one of our directors of our Groove Expansion project. He's an expert when it comes to e-commerce, drop shipping, and he's a master at the Groove Card app within the Groove.cm ecosystem. Right. So I just like to bring our friend Peter, who's joining us all the way from New Zealand, to share with us the how he imagines or how he uses ChatGPT and all of these AI technologies for his own e-commerce business and for his clients as well. Peter, feel free to unmute yourself and share with us the future of AI in e-commerce.
Thanks, Ching Yu. Well, this is exciting. It's exciting times, especially for e-commerce. I can see it slotting into many different areas as to in terms of finding products, in terms of writing descriptions for products, content that will actually you can use for your social media posts and also for SEO and all that sort of thing that will drive traffic to your website. It's just it would be amazing to see how that's all going to integrate, especially with Groove and GrooveCart. Which is something that I'm quite passionate about. I've been involved with e-commerce for such a long time now, but to have this AI come in, and it's moving quickly, so quickly that you have to keep up with what's going on now, so that when you get to that point where it's fully integrated, especially into our Groove platform, you're way running. And I just think it's going to be exciting even for e-commerce. And I see now too as well places that are actually utilizing e-commerce platforms and things like that. They're starting to make a move on this as well. So everybody's getting into it. And if you're a business and you don't know anything about AI, then it would pay to start learning, because whether you like it or not, it is the future of particularly for what we do. But yeah, I'm excited about things to come with the AI, Ching Yu. So yeah, it's going to be a whole different ball game, but something I think that everybody could get into once they get the swing of it.
Yep, wonderful. Thank you very much, Peter. And of course, Peter shares with us every week in our private group and community. Well, maybe it's not that private, right? Every week he shares with us how to leverage off the Groove Cart app to build your own e-commerce stores, to integrate it with drop shipping. How is it that you can find your niche, your own products, to generate additional income streams in e-commerce. And this is not just only for beginners. If you are an advanced marketer in the e-commerce industry, this is for you as well, because Peter has been in the industry for decades, right? Or maybe at least over a decade, if that's fair to say, right? Yeah. So just look for Peter on Facebook, or what you can do is you can find me first on Facebook. Go find me, search for Ching Yu Tan. As usual, I'm welcoming you with big arms. If you're interested in Peter's weekly sessions, just follow me, add me on Facebook, Ching Yu Tan. That's pronounced as Ching Yu Tan, making you rich. And you can say, hey, I'm interested in Peter's Groove Card sessions, right? And then I'll share with you how you can access those trainings, right? So thank you very much, Peter. And we look forward to more of your sessions and hearing more of you. Okay, so we're back on it. Nicholas has shared with you an amazing tool that's a Descript to be able to help you generate additional, more engaging video content for your social media posts. As you all have recognized, videos, right? This is the world that we live in, and this is what all the platforms are pushing out. You want to create engaging video content, and Descript is one of the platforms that you can use and leverage off on. Okay, so back to where we left off. Okay, so we created a copy for your social media, and then while Nicholas was talking as well, I was creating additional copies to make it a bit more engaging. But you can see some of the directions that I gave was, create a version that is more enticing to marketers and entrepreneurs. And then create one with an attention grabbing hook. Then I see, okay, this version is the one that I like. So I just copy, and then as usual, I pasted it over here. And then what I did was I just spaced it out a bit, right? You can actually have ChatGPT to do all of the proper spacing for you. But again, if you want to learn more about the different structures, styling, and tones, go to the groove.cm/resources page. Just scroll down to the free live mini course. Click on the button to register for the mini course, and you will gain access to the replay of where I go into more detail about using ChatGPT for copywriting, and then to be able to copy writers that you love as well for your own personal social media posts, right? So make sure you don't miss it. I'll also be doing a live follow-up session on creatives as well. Okay, so now that we have our copy in our Google Doc, I just make sure that all of this is spaced out properly. All right, with all of that. And then what I want all of you to do, all right, is to have this as your call to action. Okay, type in the comments AI below, and I'll DM you more info. Because at this stage, we don't have Groove.ai doesn't have the affiliate link ready yet, right? So you just want to start generating interest from that, right? Okay, so this will also help you in terms of your social media strategy. When people are dropping in comments, they are engaging. This will boost up your visibility on Facebook as well, right? And then make sure that within your copy, ChatGPT has produced one with the hashtag Groove AI Revolution. Okay, and then what I want to see is when I click onto that hashtag, I want to see, you know, those of you who are joining us live, you know, your posts popping up onto our feed. I want to see the action takers within our community. All right, so we've got this post ready. Next thing, we are going to go to lexica.art. Okay, lexica.art is the website. And if you've went through my previous Groove at Night session, I believe it was yesterday where I shared about creatives, then you should be familiar with this process, right? Make sure you create an account or have an account ready. And then what I want you to do is just go through the simple process of seeing, hey, what are the different styles that you like, right? And for me, you know, I find this quite entertaining, right? Little fat Darth Vader dancing and Stormtroopers HD. Okay, I'll just like this for now, and then I'll browse to see what other styles that we can use to create a robot, right? Because people associate robots with AI. Okay, so let's see. Oh, this porcelain doll also looks quite good. AI robot. What other styles can I use? Well, this is cute. I'll just save it for other purposes for now. Okay. Okay. Let's see. All right. So right now we are just browsing for the styles that we like. You know, techno magic robot. I like this style. Okay. I think I'll use this. All right. So all you need to do is click on this magic wand tool. Right. And then you can see all of these prompts that's already ready for you. And then let's see if it'll also help us create one techno magic robot using a computer. Portrait realistic half body shot. And then I just want this to be a square image. I'm going to change the dimensions to 640 by 640. And I'm going to click generate. Okay. So know that with lexica.art, there is a limit of its usage of 100 credits a month, which is refresh every month. So don't be surprised if one day, you know, you're generating and then, oh, you know, you've hit your limit, because they are not really that upfront about it, right? But as starting off, you know, this is perfect and for you, right? And then as you can see, with all of this generation, right? Isn't it beautiful? If it's beautiful, type in beautiful into the chat, right? And then I see immediately, this one looks good. This one looks good. You know, it has the laptop or tablet in its hands. This one doesn't have it, but I like its style, so I'll just like it to keep it in my in my collections, right? Okay, so with this, I will use this particular image. I'm just going to click on it. And then let's see, I'm going to right click, save image as. Okay, AI robot computer. Okay, and I'm going to save it in my downloads. Okay, then I'm just going to go into my Finder to be able to airdrop this into my phone, right? And then from there, I will share with you our challenge for today. Okay, this is our challenge for today. Okay, so what I want you to do is actually, okay, once you've got that saved in your computer right now, one of the things we love to do with the groove.cm community is we love to do a selfie challenge, right? Where we are able to feature our community to share, hey, what's going on, right? So what I want you to do is to bring out your phone right now, and then I want to share this with you live. Okay, go share this with you live. Share this entire screen for you. Okay, I'm going to share with you my phone right now. Okay, over here you will see me doing a selfie. Okay, and just minimize this. And then I'm going to take a selfie with my artwork. Oh, I see that the sharing just stopped. Let me bring this back out. Okay, I've got to drag this onto this screen right now. Okay. And then I'm just going to take a very quick selfie right now. It's not quite showing on the screen, but not to worry. You'll see it in a moment. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take a selfie with my artwork. Okay, and then I'm going to show it on screen right now. It looks like my screen sharing just hanged. Don't worry, as entrepreneurs, we're adaptable. We adapt to the situation, and always remember, as an entrepreneur, as a professional presenter, you are judged by how you handle the most challenging situations. All right, so adapt to the situation. Not to worry, we're going to bring it right back up. All right. And then I see a cascade of things just starting to hang on me right now, right? As this technology. So not to worry. I'm here with you right now, and the team is in the background in case anything shuts down. But basically, I've taken a selfie together with the image that I want. I'm going to airdrop it into my laptop so that you all are able to see it. All right. So make sure you're taking your selfies right now with your chosen work of art, right? I want to see all of those AI-generated robots and you sharing your post soon, okay? Okay, I'm going to save this to my downloads, and here we are. Okay, here we are. Okay, now what I want you to do is with the copy that you have, okay, I want you to open up your Facebook right now. Okay, not after this challenge is done. I want you to do it right now. Okay, you should have your image, you should have your selfie ready. Open up your Facebook. All right, I'll show you live exactly how I'm doing it. Okay, again, if you want to connect with me, just find me at Ching Yu Tan on Facebook. And then you will see me and my post, right? Okay, so I'm going to create a post. I click a photo / video. I'm going to copy this post right here. Copy. Then I'm going to paste it in. Right. And then I'm going to add to my post a photo or video, which I saved into downloads. In fact, I want to include my generation, my AI generation. Okay, I trust that this image will be loading properly. Okay, and then what I want you to do is to also tag the presenters that we have here on today. Okay, so find me, Ching Yu Tan, ChingYutan, and tag me. But of course, we have Nicholas as well. And then we have Simon. And then we have Peter. Right? Tag us in the post so that we can see you. Right? And then you see done. If you want, you can add feeling fantastic, because I'm feeling fantastic with the Groove.cm community, right? If you're feeling fantastic, type in fantastic into the chat. Right? Okay, then I just click post. You're about to share, you want to change up, skip this and continue posting. Okay. And then there you go. You've got your very, very first post generated by AI under your direct supervision, and to start generating hype for the upcoming Groove.ai launch, right? And as you can see, you've got my rubber ducky, you've got my Unikitty in the image as well. Okay, so I want to see all of your posts up, right? Okay, add me on Facebook. It's Ching Yu Tan. Drop me a comment into this post right here and type in AI into the comments section over here, so that I know you joined me live and you've watched this video, be it on our live stream or in the replay, right? So just type in AI into this chat, and then let us connect. And I want to see, hey, who are the action takers? If I click into hashtag Groove AI Revolution, okay, so far it's me, but I want to see this populated, okay, in the next 10 minutes or by the end of our session. So with that, that's all I have to share with you in this Groove AI challenge. Make sure you take action. I want to see this hashtag populating, and it's always a pleasure being with this community. So I'm going to bring back up Simon Leong.
Was that awesome and exciting? And are you going to take us up on this challenge? Because now is the time. And don't call this the Groove Challenge for nothing. Are you excited about it, and are you in? Let us know inside the comments. Take action in all of this, because I don't know if you guys, obviously you guys and gals and can't see this, can't see what we're doing. And I know that Dr. Lisa mentioned that she doesn't like political correctness, but I'm gonna say anyway, you guys and gals instead of just you guys. But regardless of the case, you guys and gals can't see this, but in our screen, we see, the screen that you all see, and then we have our background in the studio. The entire time that Nicholas was talking and Peter was talking and Chingy was talking, we're all taking turns like being very excited, right? We're being very excited, and we're like doing this and doing shadow boxing stuff. And it was just absolutely amazing, because from the voices in the scripts to the automation of the text generation and everything else, I mean, it is a complete game changer. It is completely changing the world. And so for us, I'm like seeing what's going on in the front, and I'm seeing it's like a mullet. That's what it is. It's like a mullet. You know what a mullet is, right? Business in the front, party in the back. That's what it is. That's what we're doing. It's the amazing, amazing community that we all have. Everything that you see is one thing, but just like with the background and how we're all partying in the back and celebrating, you have no idea what is to come. You have no idea all the amazing things that are being planned that you are going to get access to, as long as you are taking full action, massive action, fast action on everything that's being done today, including the challenge, including taking advantage of the continued education that you have at groove.cm/resources and bonuses, and also not to mention groove.ai, right? All these different things. When you know what is the possibility, then your mind will be completely blown. Just to give you another example, I don't know how many of you actually follow us through the Groove Expansion Project, especially on the Asia side. That's where, by the way, Mr. Qing Yu is the CMO. That's where Nicholas is the CTO. That's where Peter is also our director and doing a whole bunch of Groove Heart trainings. A whole bunch of content is being shared as a result of this brand new community that we've been building over the past couple of years. Now, once upon a time, of course, it was just the Groove side of things, right? Once upon a time, it was just Mike and his videos saying, yes, go to groove.cm and, sign up for Groove and doing all these things. And here's the thing, anytime that we wanted to make any kind of changes, right? And Nicholas would know this, because for many, many videos and for many countless hours, we've been racking our brains and trying to figure out the audio stuff. If we wanted to change something that Mike said once upon a time and change it from Groove to, let's say, Groove Asia or Groove Brazil or Groove Latin America, we would have to find up and dig up any other instances of when he said those in other videos. And when you import them into the video, it's going to sound different, right? There's going to need to be changes in terms of the volume and in terms of the synchronicity and the synthesis and all those different things. And a lot of times, even after hours and hours of playing with one little line, it's still not going to end up sounding perfect. It's still not going to sound the same. It's still going to sound like, it just sounds so edited, right? And we spent hours upon hours on doing that. Now, I don't know if you know, but in recent videos, when we mention Mike saying all these different things, a lot of times we use tools, we use technology, we use the software. For example, the script that you saw Nicholas demonstrate moments ago to completely replace his voice, completely replace him with what we want him to say. It's crazy, right? It's crazy, it's dangerous, but at the same time, again, with the right intentions, it is absolutely exciting. It saves you time, it saves you effort. And in the marketing world, right, time is money. And so when we do all of that, you can agree that technology, it's amazing and exciting, isn't it? If you agree with that, type in amazing inside the comments. And just to share with you how excited we are, usually, especially in our teams and our leadership teams, in our companies, on the Groove, in the Asia side, and as well as our other expansion projects all around the world, what we do is we normally meet up once every few months. Every few months, we would get together for a live mastermind or a live retreat or a trip of some kind, because let me know if you agree with this. In business, even with friends, the best things happen when we meet up live, right? The last few years, yes, it's been predominantly an online world. We meet people with Zoom, we meet people over Skype, we meet people over Google Meet or whatever else. But when you want to get things done and when you want to build those real relationships, right? This is a chance for the face-to-face meeting. So the best things happen when we meet up live. The last several times that we've met up live, just so that you know, we've created brand new companies. We've incorporated brand new entities. We've started new projects. We've built new teams. In fact, I don't know how many of you know about our protege program, where when you're seeing the mentors and the trainers and our C-suite levels, the COO, CBDO, CTO, CMO, and CIO, and everything beyond that, right? It all comes about as a result of the protege program, the internal team that we had built. And so with that, all of those, just so that you know, were built up when we met up live as well. A few weeks ago, we, our leadership team, we met up in Penang. A few weeks after that, we went to Langkawi. And because of all this AI stuff, and you know, when I say, are you excited? I don't know if you know, or if you can tell, we are probably 10 times, 50 times, 100 times more excited because of everything that we are creating in the background, right? The business in the front and the party in the back. Pretty soon it's going to be the party in the front as well. Next week, spontaneously, we just talked about this last night, our time, right? We're planning to meet again next week already in KL. Usually it's once every few months. Now we're like meeting every few weeks just because of the pure excitement on this. And it's going to be very exciting. Why? Because we are going to be talking about another new project, and we're going to be talking about a brand new team mastermind as well. But this time, it's not just going to be just us. This time, it's also going to include you. My question to you is, if you have the opportunity to also be involved in our projects, in the AI stuff, in the mastermind stuff, meeting us live in person, I'll tell you, Chingyu's going to be there. Nicholas is going to be there. Are you in? If you are, type in I am in inside of the comments, because this time, why we're urgently meeting this next week is it's going to be absolutely huge, crazy. We cannot do it alone. We want you. So if you're in, type in I am in inside of the comments. And what we're going to do is we're going to do as much as we can to reach out to you. If nobody reaches out to you, reach out to Chinyu again, because it's going to be absolutely crazy, all the amazing things that we have in store for you. Okay, so with that, as we end this Groove Challenge now. I'm going to bring up Mr. Nicholas once again. I'm going to bring up Mr. Peter as well because they are in the background. And why not just party? Why just party in the back when we can also party in the front? And Peter earlier was saying, "Oh, I wasn't ready. I came as a surprise." Now he's not ready once again, but we bring him up here anyway. And as we close, right before that, if you recall, earlier we mentioned that why not do one last happy hour before we end, right? But I actually have some good news to you. Is it okay if we share with you some good news? If you like good news, type in good news inside of the comments, because let me go ahead and find that banner, right? Before, I actually had this little thing where it says, it's happy hour, right? Get this 4 installment plan until the end of the session. But I was actually multitasking. I was chatting with Mr. Mike Philsame himself over Skype as we were doing this and as Chingy was giving his wonderful presentation. And he has agreed that we will, in fact, do one final happy hour. This is your opportunity to become a Groove AI lifetime backer at groove.ai/backer. It is going to be the 250 times 4 installment plan. But the good news is you don't just have until the end of the session. You have until the end of this weekend. So hopefully, for those of you who are joining us live, don't waste any time. However, if you are joining us on the replay, hopefully not too long after the replay, you will be able to see that through this weekend, this additional option for the Groove.ai Platinum member for 4 times 250 is going to be available for you to take advantage of until Sunday night EST time. Okay, so if you are appreciative and grateful of everything happening for a reason, you know that this is your opportunity. If you want to turn back the clock and take full advantage of all the other JV partners, all the other backers who not only saved thousands of dollars, but also continue to make tens, if not hundreds of thousands more after that, become a backer at the right place at the right time in the pre-launch phase, as what Chingy was saying. That's why, man, we're doing all these different things and saying, take advantage of the AI technology, take advantage of what's going on right now, become a backer today and do what you need to do, because this is the pre-launch phase. Once we launch, you become a backer, you become a JV partner, you take advantage of everything that is in store for you. And it will just be like turning the back, jumping in the DeLorean, going back in time. This time, not 30 years or even 10 years. It's only 3 years, but at the same time, a much even bigger opportunity. If you ask me, Mike Philsame himself says that he predicts, despite how amazingly successful Groove.cm has become over the years, $50,000, $100,000 in sales a day on average. Sometimes even during launches, 7 figures, multiple 7 figures in a single 24-hour period. He predicts that Groove.ai is going to do even better. It's going to surpass all the accomplishments that we've been able to do in Groove.cm thus far. And I'm sure you can imagine, just with the pure potential, right, how much of a reality that has become. So take no prisoners, waste no time. Groove.ai. Go there right now. The final happy hour is going to last through the weekend. Take advantage of it so that you can become a backer starting today at only $250. If unfortunately it is too late, then it is too late. It's all about, again, being at the right place and at the right time. So if you're in, you're in. If not, as they say, an opportunity, just like time, it will pass you by. Once it's gone, it's gone. Okay, so make sure that you're taking full advantage of everything that is a possibility that can be a reality for you right here, right now. So hopefully you are taking us up on all these different challenges on the Groove Challenge. Let us know what you thought of the session in the comments. By the way, if you go back to groove.cm/bonuses, we do want to invite you, if you haven't already, this is definitely something that we always want to do, is go over here. Let me go ahead and share the screen once again. you can see that, yes, we do have all these different things that we have in store for you, from the Groove AI Week events to the AI marketing mini course, special invitations to future courses. What we want to invite you to do is to give us a review right here on this link. Okay, so review the Groove Challenge by clicking on right over here. It will take you directly over to our Facebook group, where you will then be able to leave a comment and let us know what you thought of the challenge. Are you going to be an action taker? Will you be a part of future challenges, 1-day challenges, 5-day challenges, and beyond? Let us know what your thoughts. Fill in the blank. The Groove AI Marketing Challenge was blank. Let us know inside the comments. Let us know right here as well on this particular post. Sharing is caring, right? So groove.cm/bonuses. That is where you will see everything that we have in store for you today, up for a limited time. So hopefully you're always planning to join us live. All right, so with that, that's all that we have for today's challenge. Any parting words from any of our leaders, mentors, trainers, directors right here on the screen? Let's start, of course, with Mr. Chin Yu Tan.
Yeah, so thank you very much, Simon, and it's great seeing all of you all engaging in the chat. And not only that, I see some of you already starting to post, okay, with the hashtag Groove AI Revolution. Okay, so not only do we want you to join us during these sessions, we want you to take action as well, just like Jola Panzano, who just posted over here her beautiful post and AI generation. And I believe if you scroll down, you see Voyage to Destiny as well. Probably the same person, right? Already posting. So I want to see this coming up. Okay, so don't worry if you can't tag us, if you're not connected with us yet. Just have it up, just post it, and as I refresh this throughout the day, I want to see your posts coming up. So it's always a pleasure being with all of you, and I look forward to seeing you in my upcoming mini course in our community. Okay, so next, Nicholas.
Thank you, Ching Yu. I tell you what, this is one of the most exciting times in history, right? Things are about to change. There is so much happening in the world of AI. There's so much happening with Web3. There's so much happening in what we're doing, and being able to get together with a team of like-minded people that understand the technology, that can help you and your business grow, that's what you want to plug into. So if you have an opportunity, you must seize it. Seize it now. If you can get to meet us in Langkawi, come along. If you can grab the Groove.ai special right now at $250, do it. If you can afford to buy it outright, do it, because it's so exciting. I am pumped. I have not seen anything in the last 30 years of being in this business that comes anywhere close to what this can do. So if you want to change your future, your family's future, and even as far as your entire community's future, this is where you need to be. Jump on it right now. Come and meet us. Come and join with us. And let's take this to the next level, where we do what we say we do here in this community, and that's change lives around the world. Come with us. Come and change your life too. Take action. Peter, last word from you.
Thanks, Nicholas. Yes, as Nicholas said, you have to get in. You got to get in now. The groove.ai/backer. Get in there. This is a wonderful deal. $250 4 payments. If if financially, if it's a lot more easier for you, it's the best thing to do before it all starts going ahead. And I currently actually use AI to do designs for T-shirts, for print on demand, in Groove Carts. So that's just one of the examples that I use it for, as well as for descriptions and everything else. But thank you very much, team, for this challenge. It was awesome. Thank you to our audience that are out there and making loads of comments. I hope to see you in the group. Thanks, Ching Yu.
Very, very awesome. Let's give Ching Yu, Nicholas, and Peter another huge round of applause. And by the way, I'm sure that as I'm reading through the comments, multitasking, I see people who are excited. I see some people who have questions. I see people who want to know what the next steps are. I see many people who basically are so excited that they're ready to jump right in. If you want to make sure that you're taking full advantage of everything that we have, read through and check out the groove.cm/bonuses page that we've been sharing with you, because hidden there somewhere in the middle, resource number 2 is what you will find, Groove Coaching. Okay, so if you need some additional help on your groove.cm, groove.ai, or otherwise any questions that you may have in regards to anything that we shared today or the last several days, the last 5 days of this 5-day, challenge, and the Groove at Nights and the Groovathons, this is your opportunity to do so. Okay, resource number 2, go sign up for Groove Coaching. It's going to be happening on Monday. It's going to happen every single week for the foreseeable future, but the next one is going to be on Monday. So groove.cm/bonuses. Make sure that you go over there, check this out, register for the next live coaching. You will see me there. You will see Ching Yu there. Nicholas may show up, and Peter is going to be the middle of the night. Actually, it's the middle of the night for Peter as well as Nicholas. Actually, it's pretty late for us as well. It's like midnight, but at the same time, this is the kind of sacrifice that we do for you. Okay, so of course, it is a global community. We are an international community. It may not be the same time every single week, but it is going to be happening at around midnight GMT +8. You do your own time conversion. I believe it's like 11 a.m. EST. So with that, it is going to be designed for you as well. So groove.cm/bonuses. Make sure that you register for that next coaching. All right. So with that, we want to appreciate you and thank you. Make sure that you do take us up on those challenges. Make sure that you show up for the coaching. Make sure that you make your posting, your selfie challenge, take action on all of those, because otherwise the big question is, what are you doing here, right? Why are you here if you're not going to do anything? So as always, we appreciate you on behalf of the entire Groove team, as well as our expansion team projects and myself. We want to thank you, appreciate you for not just a wonderful Groove challenge here today, but also a wonderful several days of the Groove AI Week. Keep in mind, this is not the end. It is just the beginning. Go back to our groove.cm/bonuses page to sign up for future sessions, mini courses, coaching, consultations, and so much more. So until next time, take action right now. Let us know if you have any questions. And as always, we shall see you right back here on the inside. Cheers, folks. We'll catch you again on the next one.